Chapter 3. We're all in this together. They all looked over to see a blonde girl staring at them with intense eyes from the other table. Saihara rested his head on the table and groaned. He felt his ears heat up. "Please stop talking." "Excuse me, this is a private conversation." Harukawa growled at the group. The girl scoffed at Harukawa.
"You made it a whole less private when your dickweed screamed his tits off."
Saihara felt the entire table shift. He assumed Harukawa was out for blood and quickly jerked his head up to stop her. When he did, he was able to see the group across the room better. At the table sat a girl with long blonde hair and a very revealing outfit. Next to her was a guy with white hair who looked like he wanted to be anywhere else than here. Lastly was a guy sitting on the other side of the table. He seemed to be staring at his book that he dropped on the floor. This guy had purplish hair with bright purple eyes to match. By the time Saihara had processed all this, Harukawa was already halfway there. He jolted up and stumbled towards her. He knew she wouldn't actually do anything. Not here. In public. "Look, Maki, please calm down." He ran in front of her. "We were being loud." Translation. Momota was being loud. That wasn't important, though.
"Yeah, listen to your dog,"
the girl snickered. "Mew," the white-haired boy chastised. Harukawa tried to get around a frantic Saihara.
"Do you want to die?"
"Maki, calm down," Saihara sighed. "Let's just leave it. We can just move." A chuckle was let out from the table behind Saihara.
"Mew, shut the hell up. You're just being petty. Someone is happy, and you're gonna be alone and single for the rest of your sad life."
Saihara turned around to see the third one giggling at the blonde. "Oh, wait, you just want that so you can fuck around for that whole time." The girl, Mew presumably, curled up in a ball in her seat and squealed. The white-haired boy quickly stood up and bowed. "I deeply apologize for my friends." Saihara felt a headache coming on. "I'm Kibo Itabashi. This is Mew Iruma." The blonde muttered out a whine in protest. "And
I'm Kokichiyama."
The other guy waved from his chair, wearing a huge smile. Saihara knew that voice, but he couldn't place why he knew it. He must be in one of Saihara's classes. Then he remembered he had an angry Harukawa on his hands. "I don't care who you are," Harukawa growled.
"You don't care? That's super rude."
The Oma whined.
"Oh well, you guys are boring anyways. Let's just leave." "What? No, we ain't leaving, moron. This guy is—"
Oma jumped across the table and clamped his hand on Iruma's mouth.
"I know you're desperate, but I can't believe you'd go for a guy wearing an aliens are real shirt."
"Hey!" Momota yelped.
"I mean, you believe in the moon? That's all made-up stuff to keep Earth being flat a secret."
Oma smirked.
"You must be real stupid to believe in space."
Saihara covered a laugh by coughing. Momota looked as if he'd blown a blood vessel. "I'll have you know—" "Kaito," Saihara stopped him. "Calm down." "Sidekick," he pouted. "I'm so sorry our conversation was so loud." Saihara bowed and apologized to the group. Iruma was wheezing underneath Oma's hand. He quickly pulled away.
"Did you just lick me?"
he squealed.
"Yeah, and it's the only time anyone will ever do so."
She stuck out her tongue.
"So, who are you losers? It's only fair that you give us some introductions now."
"We don't have to give anything—" "I'm Shuichi Saihara," he interrupted Harukawa from saying anything more to anger the group. Harukawa sighed but relented. "Maki Harukawa." "Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars." Momota had seemingly put all his anger aside for his classic introduction. "Not to flex or anything, but I'm an astronomy major." Momota had to tell everyone that, no matter who they are.
"Ew, a hard science major."
Oma looked disgusted.
"Math, physics."
Oma shuddered. Itabashi gave Oma a hard look. "You do know I'm a bio major, right, Kokichi?"
"And?"
Oma smirked back. He then turned his attention to Saihara.
"What's your major, Saihara-chan?"
Saihara jumped with the attention suddenly on him. "Uh-huh? Oh, well, I'm a criminal justice major."
"Oh, God, not a cop."
Oma looked disappointed, and Iruma let out a snort. "Not exactly. I plan on working for my uncle's private detective agency." Saihara chuckled. Oma threw his hands in the air.
"You still catch phantom thieves? Can't be friends with someone who would be up my tail." "I'm sure you'd like that,"
Iruma whispered. Oma kicked her under the table. "Can we leave, Shuichi?" Harukawa whispered to him. "These people are on my last nerve." "Well, I guess—"
"Come on, guys. We should blow this joint. And by blow, I mean blow it up."
Oma packed up his stuff.
"Fine, but you owe us, you ugly dick."
Iruma glanced at Saihara before standing up.
Later, whores!
The group left with a confused Itabashi trailing behind. Oma gave them one last wave before leaving out the door.
What the fuck was that?
Momota swore. It happened the last week Saihara had before Kaede bought back. It was a slow Monday night, but that changed when the phone rang.
Hey, Saihara-chan!
The voice he had grown to know greeted him when he answered the call. Good afternoon, listener, Saihara responded. What High School Musical song is it today?
So cold, giggled the voice. So, Saihara, want to play a game?
The voice asked. Saihara hadn't expected that. He was unsure how to respond, since he had no idea what this guy was up to. Knowing him, it would be some convoluted prank. Sure, Saihara said nervously. What kind of game? He heard a giggle from the other side of the line.
You're a detective, right?
Huh? How did you...
How about finding out who I am? The voice interrupted him. I'll give you the rest of this week, and if you can't, I'll stop calling.
For some reason, that affected Saihara more than the information this boy had on him. What?
Don't worry, I'll give you some hints along the way, the voice explained. Good luck. You have till Sunday, Saihara-chan.
The call ended, and Saihara was frozen. The songs for the rest of the night were definitely the worst he'd ever played. He didn't even request a song